Well, I was pretty much right in saying that I would see you guys 12 hours. Because this is about exactly, hey, Michelle, 12 hours. See, no connection is unstable. We went through all this crap last week. You're not allowed to have a unstable connection. No, 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 no. All right. So here we go. Goals. If you set them for yourself last night, let's check them over again. If you did not set them for yourself last night, then let's make some. So, I need to do my sweetheart's lunch, last day of the week for that. I need to do some more for next week's prep. I already did some, but it's going to be flight plans. Oh, I also need to message a client. That's not in the goals. And then for just a sec, his schoolwork is going to be working on math 2. So, goals set, done. Extra stuff. I need to do a lecture, and I need to do some more reading, and we'll be good. Okay. Yes. Meals. Okay, part of the core 6. What are your meals for today? Because we need to make sure we eat all 3 meals. So, Jusek said last night he wanted waffles this morning, so I guess I'm making waffles this morning. And then tonight I'm going to just make a very simple meal, ring bologna, homemade macaroni and cheese, and probably asparagus. Very simple meal, just keeping one day fairly easy. So, all right, appointments. I have all of today figured out. I do need to message somebody about tomorrow, possibly 2 people. I also have his school sessions written down. I have today, I want to do my nails. So, nails are on here, which is also going to be my pamper. My nails are getting really, really long, except for this one. This one's still got my fake nail on it that I made from a tea bag and cornstarch. So, but the rest of them are really long, so I think it's time for a French manicure. Okay. And then we need to move. It's supposed to be in the 50s today, so that walk is going to be bueno. Okay. So I got my appointments. I have my extras. If you guys got phone calls you need to make, schedule a time for your phone calls. Usually mid-morning is good for calling people because everybody always calls right away in the morning, or they call around lunchtime. You don't want to call around lunchtime. So, all right. Core 6 plus 1. Plus 1. I am dressed to shoes. Completely dressed to shoes. Wearing jeans again today. Dressed to shoes. I think I want to look into reordering my camouflage moccasins because those were really, really comfortable and I haven't had them in a while and I want them back. I found a crochet pattern to turn my old flip-flops into slipper shoes. So, slipper boots. I think we're going to look at that too. Okay. So, plus 1 from the core 6, done. Now, let's look at how did you sleep last night? For some reason, I am constantly getting up at 5:30. My alarm doesn't go off till 6. So I don't know if that's my body getting ready for daylight savings time or what. But I wake up at 5:30 and then it's hard to go back to sleep because I know I'm going to be waking up in a half an hour. So that's kind of crazy. But other than that, I slept really well. And don't forget to drink your water today. Water, 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 water. Okay? Water. Don't forget to take your meds. Along with the meals, remember, the more stress we have, the more different our body metabolizes our meals. So you could be eating stuff that normally is really great for you. And if you're stressed, it's going to metabolize more glucose. So, or produce more glucose. So, it's just the way it goes. So try to also keep that stress down. That stress and anxiety needs to stay down. Okay, don't forget to pamper. Like I said, I'm hoping to do my nails. They're looking really, really ratty for me. So they need to get done. The movement, it's going to be nice today. We are going for a walk because that boy focuses so much better when we go for a walk. He's got 3 classes today. After that, we're out for a walk. I would like to get the walk in before classes, but classes start at 9 a.m. and I've got to be making breakfast and packing Dad's lunch. So, all right, now let's look at our maintenance, okay? Once we sit down, have breakfast and all that wonderful stuff, set a 20-minute timer. We need, in that 20-minute timer, we are going to try, operative word, try to take care of the breakfast dishes, make the bed, flip the laundry, start the laundry, fold and put away the laundry, finish packing lunches, do any of our pickup putaways, taking that empty laundry basket or bin or tote or bag or box or whatever we have just lying around and putting the stuff away. And then anything else that you guys have on your morning routine, like dogs or cats or chinchillas or whatever, that I don't have here, so I don't miss them. Once that 20 minute runs out, make sure you set a timer for 5. Grab your beverage, sit down for a little while, and then get back up and finish it off. And no more than 40 minutes in the morning. Now, if in your morning routine you have exercise, that does not count in that 20 minutes, okay? Unless you're going to do like a quick 7-minute exercise, then by all means go for it. Just make sure that you are taking care of yourself each and every day. Because if you don't take care of you, why should anybody else take care of you? Positive outlook, keeping things in perspective, getting rid of expectations. I had a client last night that I was talking to, and I saw expectations from the other side. Because, we can get these expectations of, oh, this is going to be awesome. And then we're completely let down. But they went in to go see a movie with poor expectations of it. And the movie turned out to be amazing. So that's the other way where expectations could have even hindered her from that amazing movie. So when we eliminate our expectations on things, we can eliminate disappointment. And then we can even have a more amazing experience when we go into it. So really try to manage those expectations of things. Now, I don't consider doing, trying to get your morning routine done and all that. That's not expectations. That's just habits that we are working on. Goals we are working on. Those are not expectations. That is what we want to get accomplished. But if you sit there and say, I have to get all this done, and if I don't, I'm a failure, Well, now you've labeled it, put expectations on it. Not cool. Don't like that. So just own today and do your best, because that's all we're really trying to do is our best. We're trying to make the most out of every single day. So as long as you don't put those silly expectations on it, I can give you another example. Right now, my sweetie is looking at a Jeep that he wants to buy. He really wants this Jeep. Really wants this Jeep. And we're going to go look at it tomorrow. So his expectations are so high with this Jeep that if it falls short of anything but amazing, it's not going to be good, because his expectations are way up here. And I keep telling him, just get rid of your expectations. It's going to be what it's going to be, and we just got to roll with it. But his expectations are just little man. I deal with his expectations every single day, because he expects that he's going to get every single math problem in his writing and his reading and his science and his social studies. And he's going to get this all right on the first try, and it's going to be easy. So when it doesn't happen, he gets frustrated, he gets disappointed, he gets upset. Sometimes I'll even go so far as to say he starts getting close to depressed because he's not getting it on the first try. But if you just have the expectation, if you got to have an expectation of growing in this situation or learning in this situation, then it doesn't matter if you get anything wrong. So I deal with that every single day. I'm still working on my expectations, because I expect that I'm going to be able to keep the house up and dinner made and this done and that done and get all this stuff together and everything on my to-do list done. And it's not realistic. It's absolutely not realistic. It's a wonderful gremlin in my mind telling me that these unrealistic expectations are realistic, and they're really not. So that is why I put my goals down with 1, 2, 3. Because anything after that is then a bonus. So manage those expectations, manage the way you look at things. You know, if you think you're going to go into something and have a rotten time, you're going to have a rotten time. You're not going to have a good time. If you think you're going to have a bad day, you're going to have a bad day. This is the most powerful tool we have, and it can make us or break us every single time. Remember, this is a growing process of changing habits in our lives from unhelpful to helpful. Thank you, Michelle. So make them helpful. Understand that it's going to take time, and health issues, life issues, busyness issues, all those things affect how well we can do things, how fast we can do things, how consistently we can do things. Because remember, as you're trying to do a new habit, you have this old habit in your head that your brain doesn't want to let go of. So it's going to keep fighting you. No, we need to be doing it this way. And you're going, but no, I want to do it this way because it's more helpful. But the brain's going, no, we've done it this way for so long. And you're going, no, I want to try it this way. So you're having this argument in your head every time you want to try to do something new. Hello and good morning, Belinda. I know my crazy different start times don't help people that try to catch the whole live when I get on about 6:45. But when I sit here at 6:45 and I've got nothing else that I need to do, I'm like, well, forget it. I'll just go live. So I guess the whole point of this is to stop being hard on yourselves. You need to release those expectations, stop being hard on yourselves, and give yourself props for just doing the best that you can. We all have extenuating circumstances. We can't control everybody else's moods or habits or behaviors or feelings. And because we live with them or work with them, they're going to impact us. And remember, feelings are just a passing phase. They're not permanent. Eye color is permanent when you get it. Hair color, no matter if you dye it or not, is still permanent. Okay? Changes a little bit as we get older. That's permanent. Feelings are not permanent. They're very fluid. So if you're down here one day, you may be up here the next. Just because you're down here doesn't mean the rest of your life you're going to be down here. You can easily make it up here. So keep a positive outlook on things. Look at where you are and assess it and look at it. And you can get there. You can get up here. But if you're coming from down here, let's start to get here first. And then we can get here and here and here and here and here and here. We don't want this yo-yo. While it's great for working on the triceps and the biceps, we don't want a yo-yo. Okay? So give yourselves some grace, some understanding. Remember, that's the word of the month, understanding. And understanding comes from understanding ourselves and why we do things the way that we do, understanding others, and understanding the world around us. But if we don't understand ourselves first, we're going to misinterpret everything else. So really focus it inward this month and really work on that understanding of how we are, why we do what we do, what is a good habit, what is a unhelpful habit, what is a good mindset, what is an unhelpful mindset. How do you look at life? How do you look at yourself? When you own it, you can live it. So through understanding, we're going to own things a lot better. So I will be live tonight. Yes, I will be live tonight because dinner doesn't take that long. Homemade mac and cheese does not take that long to make, especially if you make the pasta ahead of time. So I will be live tonight, 6-ish. Like last night I was live at 6:10, so 6-ish. I'll post it on the Live That Home Life Facebook page. So if you're not following that yet, follow it. And so that way you can know when I'm going to be live. It will help. So have a great one. You guys are all awesome. And remember, it's okay to be down here. Just don't pack up and live there. The view is much better up here. There's more sun. Okay? Bye, guys. Have a great one.